Roxanna in Montclair needs a little help. She says, I can't believe I'm writing this to you guys. I can't believe this happened to me. I think everybody writes into this can't believe they're doing it. So she goes on to say she had a crush on this guy that she used to work with for a long time. Then out of the blue, he liked a bunch of photos on Instagram, and they started talking.
Great.
All right. So, Roxanna, thanks for coming on. We're just getting to know the situation. So you worked with the guy, you no longer did. He started liking photos, and then you ended up connecting and going out?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
And how did you get from him liking the photos to you guys going on a date?
I mean, well, it was very specific, the kind of photos that he was liking. Basically, he was just liking the really hot ones, right? Like if it was a group, he didn't like that one. If it was, a scenery, a tree, he didn't like that. But it was just like me on the beach, all over those. So I thought that was a good sign, right? And then,
really?
So I did him, and it started from that. And then he took me to the Whisper House in Claremont, and it was amazing. We talked and we laughed, and he looks hotter than ever. And so I think he's working out or something. And then he kissed me goodnight, and it was great. That since then, nothing. Like we've texted a little bit, but he hasn't asked me out again. It's just a lot of like LOLs, and that's it. And I can tell when I'm blown off.
So I hear the word hot a lot here. Heat. And you guys, everything you feel like went well. There was not an awkward moment or a weird conversation or any body language or vibe you felt at all?
No, not at all. I thought it went really well.
Yes.
What about the conversation? Besides the heat, how was the conversation on the date?
I mean, the conversation flowed. It felt pretty effortless. Like, we used to work together, but again, it was 2 years ago. But it was like catching up with somebody that I used to know. It was like it felt very effortless in my.
I'm singing the Gautier song in my head right now.
I used to know. I didn't want to.
Roxanna, we're going to try and track him down. We have his phone number. Let's see if we can find out what went wrong. I'm stumped on this. But, I mean, when she was like, he only liked the hot photos of me, that's a good sign. I'm like, not always.
Yeah, I was like, thought that was going to be
always.
a red flag. And she was like, I liked it.
That's what I thought she could say. And then I was
it's
like,
flirty.
But not to like normal photos and only like the traps.
It's saying, I want to be more than friends.
I get that, but he needs to like her when she's not always in the bikini.
Yeah, I mean, even if you think that, like a picnic basket.
Exactly.
All right, let's come back and see if we can track down this dude, Tyler. What is Tyler all about? I can't wait to hear his voice. Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can wait?
Yeah. I mean,
I actually can't.
I can't wait either. I don't know.
She met this guy at work. He then leaves to work. He likes her photos. They go out. They have some heat. They both thought each other were hot. He kisses her, and then he doesn't reach out at all after this first date. It is a little strange in terms of behavior. So, Roxanna, here's the deal. Tyler's on hold. I'm going to get to him now before he hangs up on us. So don't say anything. Let us talk to Tyler and see what we can find out about what went wrong, okay?
Okay, cool.
Remember, this is all about peace of mind. It's not for me. If you don't want to go out with me, then I don't, it's like, move on. Right. I don't need to call me and find out why. But Roxanne, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. So hold on one second. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. I think it's good. Healthy.
It's good. For some people, it's their lane. It's not for me. But that's why I'm on this side. Tyler, are you there?
I am.
Tyler, thank you for agreeing to come on. My name is Ryan. Got Sisney and Tanya here. We're calling you about a woman named Roxanna. You guys went out on a date recently?
Yeah, we did.
Can you tell me, how was the date?
It was, parts of it were fine, I guess, but I think me and her just kind of have different vibes.
Okay.
Oh.
What are the different vibes, if you don't mind me prying?
She's just, I guess, like an influencer or something, which I don't know. She only has like 4,000 followers, so I don't know how you're an influencer with 4,000 followers, but I don't know. It's not my world.
Micro.
I just kind of felt, I don't know. It felt like secondary to her on the phone while she was just, I was like trying to have a date with her, but basically it wasn't happening.
Wait, because she was on her phone all the time?
Yeah, I mean, she took 3 FaceTime calls like during our date, if that's what you want to call it. I didn't like that. I don't know who would.
Oh my
Got it.
goodness.
Actually,
But now, can you just to backtrack? So I can tell that you guys didn't connect, but just to backtrack here, how did you end up connecting with her after? I understand you guys worked together. How did you reconnect with her?
she reached out to me, and I honestly, I wanted to, date her for quite some time, and we were always flirtatious at work together, so I was looking forward to it.
You didn't reach out to her and like a bunch of her photos on Instagram?
Well, I've liked a bunch of photos on her Instagram. I don't know if that's
Got it.
how it all started, but yeah, I did. I've liked a bunch of her photos before, yeah.
And what did you like about her photos on Instagram?
I mean, I don't know. Obviously you haven't seen her, but she's gorgeous, stunning, 10 out of 10. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous.
So she's cool, she's gorgeous, but she's distracted by her phone because in your mind she's got to influence her 4,000 followers more than you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not in my mind. She was the one talking about it. I mean, she was going on and on about how she's loving her new influence life. And I don't know. It's just not.
All right, Tyler, at the risk of a disaster here, I'm going to bring in Roxanna, who's actually listening to this conversation. Roxanna, do you want to respond to Tyler's take on this?
I mean, look, I have really good reasons for all of that. The FaceTimes were all work related. Like, I mean, it wasn't just like having stupid side conversations with worthless people.
Roxy, you're an influencer. Like, how is that? It's not work related when you're FaceTiming somebody.
I mean, I don't have time to get into all of that. I have deals that I'm working on. But, like, the thing is, I really like you. I had a great time, and I think that we would be really good together. I know it. I feel like I've always felt that.
Roxanna, what were you doing on the phone? Who were you talking to FaceTime 3 times during the date?
Mm-hmm.
It is a bit rude.
Yeah, you could just wait an hour or two and call them back.
Put your phone away.
I mean, I'm not an established influencer. Like, the brands that do want to work with me, I feel like I don't want to make them wait an hour.
But that's what a date is. A date is focusing on the person across from you so you can have some success and put that to the side for a moment. Do you see what Tyler's trying to say? I don't think he's so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I mean, I do see what he's saying, but like what he's not telling you is they were probably less than like a minute.
Doesn't matter.
20-minute FaceTime phone calls while he's just sitting there like a simp.
Tyler, Roxanna, you guys have these great things going for you. Like, you liked each other, you had a good time, you think each other are heat. But, Tyler, can you get past the fact that she was distracted and not focused on you or not? Because I just need to know, are you going to go out again or
Right.
not?
Can you try it again?
Can you try it again or not?
Honestly, the way she's kind of defending her actions on the date, it's not apologetic, and it's like, oh, I didn't know I was being rude and embarrassing or anything like that. No, I'm less interested now more than ever. That's
then why
crazy.
did you kiss her if you were so
rude.
annoyed at the end of the night?
Oh, good question, Ryan.
Thank you.
Because she's hot, and I've wanted to kiss her for quite some time.
So it looks like you
Honest
could get
answer.
past it.
Thank you. All right, Tyler, I can respect the answer. Roxanna, Tyler, thank you for your time. I think that you should move on.
I agree.
That is not a reason to kiss somebody.
Well, yes, it is.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah,
No, it is not. He led her on.
Remember this one?
I do remember this.
And this is somebody used to know. That's their theme song because they worked together and everything was
He
fine.
was annoyed by her, and he only kissed her because she was hot, even though he didn't want to be with her.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I have to say, Tanya's not
Oh
wrong.
my gosh.